My name is Fraser.
My name is Mark.
And we are the hosts of the geekiest show alive. To the outside world, we're ordinary geeks.
But in the Fab International Studios, we talk comics and find other geeks just like us. This is Geek of the Week.
Now, this segment is something new on the show. It's
a little bit like Messages from the Multiverse, because I have got some stuff from my friends on Facebook. Yeah.
Well, the plan was we're going to try and start a hashtag Fancast Friday, but then we realised, we need something for this fourth segment. So we kind of had to do it very quickly before Friday could happen for the hashtag Fancast Friday. So basically, this segment is fancasting. It's if you're a part of certain areas of the internet, you know fancastings are a big thing, and it's something I wouldn't thought we'd do on the show. But I thought, why not? We've got that extra bit of time. We're going to start doing a bit of in fancasting.
I think my choices are a bit odd. Shall we go through?
I'll say what we're fancasting.
Yeah.
So we're fancasting the Fantastic Four, with them coming into the MCU with the Disney merger with Disney and Fox. Well, merger, Disney buying Fox, Disney taking it,
over the world.
We're going to talk about the Fantastic Four, and do you want to go on with because you got a lot of social interactions with yours, because you were a bit. Oh, fancasting?
Yeah, I panicked on Facebook and Twitter and was like, I've got no idea. And so Jacob, who used to present this show with you in Aberystwyth, he helped me out, and he told me the four that are
typical go-tos.
Well, the ones that are predicted more than anything else. So we've got John Krasinski, which I probably pronounced wrong, as Mr.
John Krasinski.
Yeah, him.
From The Office.
Yeah, as Mr. Fantastic. Emily Blunt as Invisible Woman.
His wife in real life.
Zac Efron as the Human Torch. And Tom Hopper as the Thing.
Tom Hopper, Luther from just from the Umbrella Academy.
That's right, yeah. And I'd be happy with those. I don't know John
Krasinski.
Him.
So no, we'll talk about that more later on.
Okay.
He's mostly known for The Office. He's plays this Dwight character as a comedic character, but he's recently been doing a load more non-comedic films. He's been Jack Ryan in the Amazon TV series. He did The Quiet Place, which was a big movie. He directed it as well.
He's a big deal, yeah.
With Emily Blunt. And the thing is with that is, him and Emily Blunt are married, and they're an incredible couple. They're one of those Hollywood couples that make you believe in love. So it would really be nice if they were, played married characters together. It'd be horrible if there was an actual divorce in real life, but I like to stay optimistic here and think that's not going to happen. So I think that's the big basis of them. And there's loads of images of them. I'm going to love editing this, because there's just going to be so many images already there for me.
But everyone's been talking about them. Let's talk about our choices, and then maybe some of the ones that other people said to me as well.
Go on, let's see yours.
Who have you got for Mr. Fantastic?
Well, I want to go through. The way I've done this is I've done a first, a second, and then I put stoner / late night comedy just for a bit of fun.
I got one for each. Shall I go first?
I've done a bit of whack, yeah. I'll let you go first with your fan castings.
Right, so for Mr. Fantastic, I went for Gareth David Lloyd, who played Yanto in Torchwood, because he's a great actor, underrated, and fit.
Key characteristics.
So for the Invisible Woman, I went for Eliza Dushku, who is the right age now, but she played Faith in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she is a great actor, and she's fit. For the Thing,
getting a theme here.
Actually, no. For the Human Torch, I went for Matthew Lewis, who played Neville Longbottom in
nice.
in Harry Potter, and he is now in his 20s,
and
he's fit. Finally, not my type at all, but I love him. I've gone for John Cena as the Thing, as Ben Grimm. I think he'd be a great Ben Grimm. I think he'd be brilliant. I think he'd be absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant.
I think my choices were a bit more shallow.
Themed around fitness and
not necessarily.
It's funny as well. It's funny with fan castings because sometimes they're based off taste and what you've watched, and a lot of the stuff you mentioned, like Buffy and stuff like that, is like, oh yeah, these are all like. And Torchwood is like, you're a big Doctor Who and Buffy fan, so it's like you can see your own personal thing.
Honourable mention to Michael C. Hall for Mr. Fantastic. He's perhaps a smidge too old now.
Yeah,
but he's an incredible actor. And he's fit.
key there. So basically my first and second, if you ever apply for university in the UK, you have a firm and an insurance. So that's what mine are going to be.
Oh, okay,
my first is like what I want. My second's like I'll be okay with this. So for Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, I've gone a bit basic here, guys. I've gone for John Krasinski because I'm always on the internet and just seeing these images and just seeing him and Emily Blunt are so keen for it. He auditioned for Captain America. I'd love for him to get a superhero film. He's doing so much great stuff now.
That would be cool.
For my reserve, insurance, I put Hugh Laurie from Doctor, from House, from Doctor,
or from a bit of Brian Laurie,
Stuart Little as well,
and Stuart.
I always had Stuart Little in my head. But I feel like that arrogance he brings to House would be perfect for Reed Richards because Reed Richards is very arrogant and thinks he's always right. And you know what? Sometimes Reed, you're not.
He's a smidge older, like Michael C. Hall, but I still think he could work for sure.
It could work, yeah. And then for my stoner late night comedy one, no, I'm going to leave them all to the end. Actually, I'm going to leave them all to the end. They're to be built up to. Now for Johnny Storm, I've been umming and ahhing between these two. Which is my firm, which is my insurance. But there's this actor called Harrison Osterfield. And a lot of you might be like, who is that? He's best friends with Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man.
For goodness sake.
And the thing is, I really want to see, with Johnny Storm, I want to see that friendship between Spidey, Human Torch, and Iceman. So the thing is, if he doesn't get Johnny Storm, I'll be happy for him to get Iceman. The guy's an incredible actor. He went to the same acting school as Tom Holland. I had to Google his second name because I was like, it's Harrison, but what's his actual second name? So it would be great, and they already have that dynamic there. They've always got great bants on the social media, so I would dig that. And
so maybe I should play Mr. Fantastic, and you should play the Human Torch.
Yeah, there we go. That's our way.
We're the right age for both of those, right?
Yeah. And the second one is I am definitely gonna butcher this guy's name. Australian Canadian actor. He was the Red Ranger. He was also in Stranger Things season 2, The Horrible Boyfriend. So you've got the picture in your head now. Now prepare for me to absolutely tarnish his name. It's Darrell Montague, maybe?
Never heard of him. Or at least never heard of him the way you pronounce it.
No, but that's the thing. Do you remember watching Power Rangers? He played the Red Ranger.
The original Power Rangers?
No, the recent one.
Oh, the film.
So
Power
again,
Rangers.
he's that young age.
Right.
He played like a teenage. He played basically a Richard head in Stranger Things. He was not a very nice brother, but I can totally see him portraying the brash and cockiness of Johnny Storm. We talked about Zac Efron being the big thing. This guy looks so much like Zac Efron. He's sort of been harshly, in a way, it's called discount Zac Efron. But he's an incredible actor on his own feet. Like, his portrayal in Stranger Things was excellent. Like, you really hated him. And there was already a bully from Stranger Things season 1 who they wanted to get the audience to like. And how did they do that? By bringing this guy in and making him an even bigger bully and a bigger nuisance. So yeah, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'll be happy if he gets Human Torch and then Harrison can get Iceman. Just as long as we get to see that friendship dynamic between them. And for Ben Grimm, we've got the Stranger Things connection here. David Harbour, guy who's currently playing Hellboy, but it can still work. They all do different superhero stuff. And I think what really turned me onto thinking of him was the Hellboy trailer. I thought he was really good in embodying it, and I could see him doing the thing. And also, he's got that Ben Grimm sense of humour. It was just it shows a lot in Stranger Things, especially with his relationship with Eleven. That sort of humour. Now, honourable mention to Terry Crews, because I saw this going about, and I thought that would be brilliant. But I want to see Terry Crews. I want to see Terry Crews in the MCU, but maybe something different. So my insurance is Dean Norris from Breaking Bad. He was the cop who's constantly after Brian Cranston's character. Is like, they're called minerals,
but he
not
looks
rocks.
a lot like Michael Chiglis, who played
exactly, and I think
Ben Grimm in
that was my thought process.
The original one.
He looks like Ben Grimm. I can see him doing the. I can't see him really doing some of the comedic chops that I imagine the MCU would have. And again, it's that age thing, so maybe
he's a little old.
Maybe that's why David Harbour's up there. Sue Storm, mentioned it before. It's going to be Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt again. She auditioned for Captain Marvel. Missed out to Brie Larson, so it'd be great to see her in a superhero role. Now this second one, I was so fixated on Emily Blunt as Sue Storm. I didn't really have an insurance until very recently. I googled and then I was like, I saw this and I was like, yes. Almost to the point where it almost became my first choice. But it's Jillian Jacobs from Community fame.
Oh, right, okay.
Again, there's that Community relationship with the Russo brothers, which I think would be epic. And also, she's just an incredible actress. Like, I adore Community. And the journey Britta went on from being like the main love interest to just being like this crazy, wacky character. I sort of enjoyed that. And for you, Mark, she's quite attractive.
Is she now?
Yeah,
now, we are rapidly running out of time.
Wait. Because now it's time for my stoner late night.
Me, we've got like 2
late
minutes
night
left
comedy
of the show.
team. So for Reed Richards, James Franco.
Right.
For Johnny Storm, Zac Efron.
Right.
For Ben Grimm, Seth Rogen. He's
Right.
Jewish and can do the
Right. Okay.
And then for Sue Storm, Kate McKinnon from the recent Ghostbusters movies. Now I see that. I see this as sort of like what film is it? You know, Pineapple Express sort of thing. You know, James Franco, Seth Rogen's. Now we haven't mentioned this yet, but for Doom, I'm gonna have Channing Tatum with Jonah Hill as either another villain like Mole Man or have them both as like Galactus and Silver Surfer.
I didn't have a Doom.
I also forgot Doom. Michael Fassbender for my firm. He's gonna come straight from Magneto into this. Michael B. Jordan's just done it, gone from a Fox film to an MCU film. I think it can work. Second one, I did put John Hamm, but I think he's going to be doing Batman, so I reckon more there. Javier Bardem from Skyfall.
Yeah, a friend of mine, Dave Roberts, suggested him for Doom.
Yeah, I can see that. But I'm sort of hoping my films get picked, but I would also be down to see this stoner late night comedy with James Franco and Seth Rogen, Zac Efron and Kate McKinnon going against Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill.
When I talked about John Cena playing The Thing, various friends suggested that he would be good for Mr. Fantastic, and one, Andrew Southern, even suggested, hell, he's John Cena, he should play the Invisible Woman.
Exactly, yeah,
because you can't see him. And that is about as much time as we've got for the show. Thank you for listening, everybody. We've had a fab time. We hope you have too.
Thanks for listening to Geek of the Week. Be sure to tune in next week. Same geek time, same geek channel.
And if you want to follow us on social media, it's at GOTW Radio on Twitter. Search for Geek of the Week Radio Show on Facebook. And to listen again, it's www.mixcloud.com/Geek of the Week Radio Show.